It's, of course, a very sad situation that a lot of people don't know what to expect in the next days, in the next month. I knew a lot of people that are worried about new country and how do they need to get to used to the new country, and at the same time they are really worried about their family that is already staying in Ukraine. And mostly when the women come here with children, their husbands, the fathers of those children, are staying in Ukraine, and that's also additional thing to be worried about. Actually, our people are really impressed with the help that they can get here, and they are grateful for so many humanitarian help that they receive from the people. Also, they are grateful for the government and municipalities' aid that is offered to them. For example, in my city, Oostgeest, the Dutch volunteers have organized the every week meeting for Ukrainians, and it's so good to see new Ukrainians coming every week, asking difficult questions about their life and getting answers to that question. That's just a great work that Dutch people are doing for us. Actually, you'd be quite surprised that there are so many in common between Ukraine and the Netherlands. We are also the European country, which also shares the same European values, the human rights, the civic engagement, transparency. That's all not new to us. That's what we are thriving for and what we want to have in our life. I was grown up in the democratic country, so that's why the war that is happening right now, I can get it. It's just so unusual situation, you wouldn't expect it. Of course, there are differences between the schools in every country, and but what is more important for Dutch teachers to understand Ukrainian school system is the fact that in 2017 there was the new law adopted, the new law on education adopted by Ukrainian government, and right now the kids that are already in the 5th grade, they are 10, 11 year old. They have already the experience of the education that is quite similar to the Dutch one. For example, 5, 6 years ago, in the first class, kids would have the home task that is approximately half an hour per day. And right now, they will have the home task only in the 3rd grade. That's Dutch 5th grade, so that's a bit of a progress. Yeah, Ukrainian kids are used to a lot of homework. They are used to work hard. That's good for them, but at the same time, they are kids. So if they will see that it's not needed to work so hard on themselves, they will easily engage in other activities. I think that the most important for every teacher, Dutch teacher, will be to give Ukrainian kids the opportunity to learn Dutch as soon as possible. If they will do it, all the other routines, all the other activities will just be in place. That's my opinion, of course, but I believe that it's a very nice opportunity for Ukrainian kids to have a glimpse of other education, to have the experience of other education. For example, often our children in Ukraine were used to travel abroad and to have 1 year of studying abroad and then to return to Ukraine and keep learning in Ukrainian educational system. So I know that this time it wasn't by their choice that they have this new experience, but it would be better for them just to have a positive look onto it, onto the new culture, that they can try to get engaged in, to learn something new. So if the Dutch teachers could inspire Ukrainian kids with this intrinsic motivation, you're here to learn something new, to have a new experience about new culture, and we will learn something also from you. So that would be a good start for any new group of newcomers. Yeah, sure. I believe that would be useful for any Dutch teachers or even every Dutch citizen. The most useful one, dobry ranok, which means goedemorgen. And yeah, it's a good start for a day. Then you can ask, jak sprawy? Jak sprawy means who had it? Jak sprawy? And you can answer dobre or pogano. And that's it. Maybe you can also use, two more useful words, tak and ni. Tak means ja, and ni means nee. And also the funny fact, in Ukrainian language, ja means ik, not tak. And of course, I encourage you to take some lessons on Duolingo app. That was also useful for me when I started to learn Dutch. So I hope that will also help you to learn some Ukrainian words.